I've been getting kind of bored with my regular Project Pan updates, so I decided to switch it up a bit. I really liked the vibe of my last video, so I decided why not expand on it. So welcome to my new series called Project Pan Diaries. I wanted this series to be more personal, more based on my everyday life, a little bit more vlog style. I also wanted it to be more creative, not just with my content, but as well, and more importantly, with my makeup. I want to show both the fun and the dark side of project panning. For chapter 1, we will be sorting out what's actually in my project pan. This is where I have all of my makeup, and honestly, it just feels very unorganized. First off, I want to figure out what exactly is in my project pan because I feel like it's kind of all over the place. I don't really remember every single product, especially after this video right here. I feel like after that, I kind of just like... After that video, I felt like I just kind of lost track of it. Like, there's just so many things that I took out, so many things that I brought in. I don't know what's in my project pan anymore. So first things first is we're gonna figure out what is in our project pan. If you saw my very first video, you know that I started with this little pink basket. This one. Not all of my makeup ended up fitting in here, so I ended up just using this for like little clips. So I still have the basket, I just haven't been using it for my project pan. So as you guys see right behind me, I have this makeup drawer, and that is kind of where I've been sticking my current makeup because I kind of have makeup like all the way over here, and I have makeup over here, like skincare as well, and I just kind of wanted one place where I can just grab all of my things. I like the basket method, but I only had my project pan stuff in there, so like if I had 2 palettes, eyeshadow palettes in there, you know, other stuff didn't fit. So for me, what I thought was working is to use this one whole drawer right here, this second drawer right here, to use it to store all of my current makeup, like my current brushes, foundations, and that's kind of where I've been keeping most of my makeup and my project pan makeup. This is where I have all of my makeup, all of my project pan, but yeah, this is what I have. It's literally a mess. Let's go ahead and sort what we have in here, and then once I figure out what's actually in my project pan, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it because this is messy. The brushes, they need to be cleaned, and I'm gonna also like disinfect some of my makeup. I'm just gonna clean it with like alcohol wipes and maybe spray it with some alcohol as well. But yeah, let's get to it. So this is what I'm working with right now. Not every single thing that obviously belongs in my project pan is in here. Like, I know I have this Everyday Faves. This is again from Ulta Beauty. Surprisingly, I haven't hit pan on that gold shadow. I don't know why. I feel like I use it a little bit more than any other shadow. These two right here, and honestly that one, I have not even touched. I actually believe this was the second palette that I included. And of course, the Rare Beauty contour stick. Look at that. I just have to really stick to it and use it a little bit more often. She's almost gone. Let's see how much of it was actually used. I honestly can't even believe I used this much. Okay, this right here was actually an e.l.f. blush, and it was in my project pan. This was in the shade Dusty Rose. We finished her, so I cleaned her out, and we made a lip gloss. This is in my project pan. Before I forget, I want to bring this out as well. This isn't in here. This is what I had in a bag. This was also, actually no, this wasn't in my project pan. What was actually in my first original project pan was the e.l.f. Glow foundation, because I wanted to do the big giant lip gloss, but I didn't have it, so I had this Rare Beauty one. So I decided to empty it out and make this into a lip gloss as well. I wanted a darker shade compared to this one. So these two are also in my project pan. And then I believe I included this, but I'm not 100% sure because I know I wanted to include some stuff in here from the Dollar Tree. I haven't been using it as much. It is very pigmented, so I feel like this is going to take me forever. So I should definitely include it if it wasn't already included. Okay, this one was also included in my project pan. I hate it. I hate this product. It just tugs on my eye way too much, and the pigment is literally nothing. Like, there is nothing. I mean, it's very minimal, but I'm gonna keep it in my project pan honestly for a month just to really try to use it a little bit more. I do feel like it's an okay base, and since I do want to include a little bit more of those shimmers, I do want to use it a little bit more. So we're gonna add this from my Project Pan, and again, this was from the Dollar Tree, from my Dollar Tree makeup review. This one also was for my Dollar Tree makeup review. This is a lip tint color changing. It's supposed to change based on your pH, but honestly, you guys, it does not. You can literally rub this on a piece of paper and it will give you the same color that you rub on your hands. So to me, it was very gimmicky, very fake. I hate the color. It tugs on my lips as well. I did try to use it a lot the last 2 months, so it didn't go down as much. I think this is just something I'm gonna have to throw away. I know I'm not gonna use it, and honestly, I hate it. I hate the color for the most part. That's what I have from here that belongs in my Project Pan. This one also has been here since like day one. I have not finished it. I believe it is right here. So every once in a while I try to spray it. Sometimes when I come out of the shower, when I'm going out, do a little spritz here and there. Surprisingly, this lasted such a long time. Since I've had it for such a long time, I'm just like so over the scent. Okay, this was on my bed, but it's usually in here as well. So these are the 2 shades that I've been trying to hit pan. This was actually from my original Project Pan from day one. This is gonna stay in my Project Pan. This palette I haven't been using in a while, but this was the original palette that I included. So this one is gonna go again in my Project Pan. And then the second palette that I added was this Tartelette palette from Tarte. I used it for a bit. I didn't really get too much into it. I really liked this palette. It is all matte. So this is what's officially in my Project Pan. And what I'm gonna do, just so I don't forget, I'm gonna actually put some stickers on it. Just because I have stickers, honestly, you guys. I just cleaned all the makeup. Everything that was in here I took out besides the brushes. I added some sponges in here just so I can wash those as well. Oh my goodness, there's like 3 things in here. These are the ones that I've been mostly using. That's why I'm gonna wash these, just so we can have a clean start to these new Project Pan Diaries. I like to just separate brushes that are mostly powder. So like all of these, I mostly use for powder. All the ones that I use for like foundations or concealers, I wash those separately. It's a lot harder to clean these foundation ones, but I'm gonna be using this Sote to wash all the powders. I am going to try to keep everything from my Project Pan in this drawer because this is going to be my everyday makeup. I've included everything in here that goes in my Project Pan. Once my brushes are done and dry, I will include them in here just so it's so much easier to find everything that I need. I do like that I labeled it because then that way, like, if I see this with the little pink sticker, I'll remember, oh, use that blush. We're gonna do a little get ready with me. I have all of my Project Pan stuff in here. There's obviously other stuff in here. I did include like a concealer, my regular foundation, some setting powders. My brushes from yesterday are still wet. They're literally right here drying up. I do have these other brushes in this little container. So I want to do my makeup in a way that is a lot more dramatic than what I usually do. Usually I try to stick with a very basic look, a little wing and a little bit of shadow. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna use this orange right here. I have not touched it, maybe once, maybe twice, maybe even 3 times, but I really don't remember touching that shadow at all. So we're gonna do like a little pumpkin spice orangey look since it is the fall vibes. So I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. I'm just using this eyebrow pencil from e.l.f. Honestly, I forgot I had it. I feel like I'm that kind of person that, like, if I don't see my makeup, like if I hide it and if I leave it in a drawer, I'll completely forget about it. I'm kind of debating on what kind of palette I should use today. I don't know if I do want to use obviously the orange shade from here. So I would say it's more like a copper. Maybe I could use something like this and these orangey colors over here. So I'll use this palette as well. So I'm gonna go in with this shade on my crease. Ooh, that is pigmented. This is why I love Huda Beauty. And I'm just gonna focus this color on the outside of my crease. And it does look a little messy, but that's just so I can deposit some color. Okay, next shade I'm going to use is this one right here, and it's just going to be to darken up my outer crease. And I feel like this right now is like the perfect time to use these like orangey shades, because once it hits spring, like I'm not going to wear this. Okay, it looks a little bad on camera, but don't worry. It's gonna look good once we put it all together. This is from the I'm gonna use my finger. I feel like you get more of that color and it looks prettier. Like, look at that. Oh, this is actually darker. I mean, I'm not gonna take it all the way into the inner corner just because it is a little on the darker side. And then this gold one right here, I'm gonna put it on the inner corner. I am going to go a little bit darker than I would in general. I really want it to be a very vibrant look. I'm going to do a half wing. That's usually what I do. I don't like to carry in too much of that dark color into my eyelid. Let's use a shade from in here. I feel the darkest shade in here just doesn't really show up just because of the quality of the eyeshadows. So I'm going to use something from in here. I'm going to pick one of these two. That, and you want it to be darker than the darkest shade you put there, or else it's just gonna blend in. One thing that I've noticed about myself is that whenever I get like a new anything like makeup related and it's new, I always have like this, I don't want to ruin it, I don't want to waste it, but then it's like it's just wasting away in my makeup drawer, so it's never going to be used. And I remember I would always be like very gentle when I'm patting, and I always try to like take care of my stuff, but I feel like it also like prevents me from enjoying my makeup. Like I won't use certain things just because like I don't want to waste it. I'm gonna clean this up. So that's pretty much it for the eye makeup. I am gonna go in and do the rest of my face and give you guys like a final look. Once I hit a product that is part of my Project Pan, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use a little bit more than usual just because I feel like my foundation is a little bit on the lighter side, just because I added a little bit too much concealer. We're gonna use this contour stick today. I probably overdid it over here. I feel like I need a new foundation because I've been using this one from the Dollar Tree. I really do want to use them before I get a new foundation. Plus, I feel like it was light. It was more like a CC cream, a little BB cream. I don't know. The very sheer tinted moisturizers. I don't know. I'm not liking it. Maybe it's just my skin that I don't like, right? I've used it and I don't like using it on my face, directly on my face, because I feel like it's so pigmented. It's so hard to blend. So I'm just going to put it in this brush. Dude, this brush is so old. This is from e.l.f. This is a stippling brush. I've had this for like the longest time. I don't want to throw it away. It's kind of loose from here. But I mean, if she still works, she still works. I am going to use this one, which is my Project Pan one. And then I do want to start using this one as well. So we're going to go in back and forth. Usually I don't do that often, but... And then I am going to take this darker shade and actually do it on my nose, just because I do like the look of a pink little nose. Not too much, but I do like it. I think I'm gonna use this shade, and we're just gonna add a little bit of kind of like a shadow underneath my lash. Like, I don't want it to be too pigmented, so I am gonna kind of like rub some of the extra on my palm right here, just so I don't get like a whole bunch of color, because it is a very small area that we're working on. And I'm gonna just apply this on the outer part of my eye, pretty much from here to there. I'm not gonna wear lashes today. I felt so weird with my lashes, like in the few other clips. Yeah, that was weird. Right now, I just like really like natural lashes. Oh, actually, I think I have some, but I'm not gonna use them because we bought a lash glue from the Dollar Tree, but it was in black. So I'm gonna wait until I get a clear one. I haven't done lashes in like the longest time, so I'll get like little dots here and there because my lashes don't like go right into it right away. So yesterday I had a hard time with this lash over here. I don't know if you guys can tell on the video, and if you guys do, just ignore it, okay? It was a hard day that day. For my lips, I'll probably use maybe this one. I feel like it blends a little bit more just because it is... Why did I kiss it? Just because it is more on the orangey side. I do like the way they smell. I don't remember what I used. I do have videos if you guys want to check them out, but you can see the difference. I honestly like this look a lot more than my look from yesterday. I don't know, I guess lashes are just not meant for me, or at least those very dramatic lashes were just not it. Like it's still cute. I feel like I could have done it a little bit better, but I just wasn't feeling it with that look yesterday. This is pretty much it for the makeup. Do I need a little bit more blush? Like just a little bit more blush? Girl, we might as well. I'm gonna do a little bit of both again, mostly focusing on this one. I guess we're just gonna add this one into the Project Pan, but you know, like she's still part of the palette. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the look. It kind of sucks because it is like super hot right now. I need to like figure out how to do like cute hairstyles, because I feel like this is just like my go-to look, just this, and it's like getting kind of boring. But I don't know, like what other hairstyles are we doing? It kind of just sucks right now because it is like 80 degrees, you guys. It's supposed to be fall. Like, what? I don't live in Southern California. It should be cold here. Why is it LA weather? Like, honestly, I like traveling to Southern California, but I hate the weather, especially during the summer. So when I'm up here in Northern California, it should be colder. We went to San Francisco a couple days ago. Why is it burning hot? I mean, it definitely was a lot cooler there in San Francisco than it was up here, but still, like, I'm by the bay. I should get that breeze. I shouldn't be complaining. The reason I just don't like the hot weather is because then I start sweating, then my hair gets very frizzy and humid, and it's just like, I have a fan right here that I was using when I would turn the camera down. I'm gonna show you guys my mess. I'm gonna show you guys what I have going on right now. This is what I'm dealing with right now. Like, it's so chaotic. So if you guys saw my last Project Pan update, I showed you guys some of my empties. Benny is just being Benny. These containers are from the Dollar Tree. They're glass, or at least not plastic, and I don't want to throw them away. Plus, this cap is cute and pink, and I want to reuse it. I have this Nivea cream. I like to use it at night, so I want to grab some of this Nivea and put it in here because I feel like I don't use it that often because it's just so big and I hide it, not on purpose, but it's just like kind of hidden, and sometimes I have things on top and I'm just too lazy to go in there and use it. First, I'm going to go ahead and disinfect it, and I'm going to take off these stickers, which I'm so happy that you can just take it off because now you won't see that it's from the Dollar Tree. I mean, even if it still had the logo on it, I would still use it, but it's just cool that you can just take the stickers off. Wash this with some soap and water, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use some disinfecting wipes and just disinfect it before I go ahead and use my Nivea. I went ahead and just washed this off camera, and as you guys saw, I took the stickers off. I'm gonna use some non-disinfecting wipes. This is antibacterial hand wipes. I got these off the $1.25 store. Can you guys believe that they've been the $1.25 for like 2 years now? And it kills 99% of germs. What happened to the 99.9? There's like 3 left, maybe 2. But I do have some rubbing alcohol, which I'll spray some in there as well. I'm honestly surprised that it's glass. I feel like it's a lot. So my light just died. My light keeps dying. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I went ahead and filled it. I tried to record it with my phone. It was a little hard, but I managed to fill it up in here. So there we go. She's also ugly. This moisturizer is very thick, so it was a little hard to spread it in there, but it's fine. So I'm gonna keep this in my bathroom. Usually that big one, I keep it in my room, but I feel like I'm just gonna keep that one in here for now. So I'm gonna show you guys my 2 empties that I have for, I guess, for this video. I'm not gonna have empties every single time. It's just today I happen to have 2 of them. Okay, so the first one is this body wash from Bath and Body Works. It's supposed to be dragon fruit and hibiscus, but it kind of gives me like cherries and very tropical vibes. I liked it. I like their body washes. I remember I bought a whole bunch of them, and I like to just keep them for the end of the year. I think I didn't buy any for like the last 2 years because I had way too many body washes. So right now I'm just trying to like finish as much as I can. I think I might be down to like 2 or 1, so it's definitely gonna be time to restock, maybe during December when that whole little thing happens. I don't really think these really, like, the scent really lasts on your body, so unless it's on sale, I'm not really buying these. And then the last one that I have is this Inky List makeup remover. I really went in there and like really tried to get as much as possible. Once I finished it, once I couldn't get anything out from the actual tube itself, I was like, how much more could there be in there, right? So I cut it up. Girl, that took me like a whole month to like get down to it and like really get it out. So if you have anything like this, girl, go ahead and cut your containers if you can and try to get as much product out, because that, like I said, that was like a whole month's worth of makeup remover. And makeup remover sometimes is a little expensive. This one, I do like it, but I feel like there's better balms out there, makeup remover balms. This one I feel like is just a little too thick, so it's an okay one if you want something affordable that you can get from Sephora, because there are some there are some makeup remover balms that do cost a lot more than, I believe this was like $10, so that's the only like positive thing. However, you can just get the micellar water from Target or Walmart, and it's about the same. This one I probably only liked using it when I wore like full coverage foundation, because I felt like it really got it out. But once I went back to the micellar water, I kind of prefer that one, especially when it comes to like anything around my eyes, like mascara, because this one I feel like is just so thick that it sometimes kind of gets in your eyes. It just like, I just feel like there's like a little bit of a residue. I kind of wanted to do only shimmers. Honestly, I'm not really hating it. I really thought it was not gonna be it. Whenever I'm gonna use those shimmers, I'm gonna try to use this. I dropped it and it broke, but I just stuck it back in there and hopefully it doesn't fall. No dramatic differences. I did notice that some of them are kind of losing a sticker, but I'm gonna go ahead and add some like glue on it.